I have received from His Majesty the King,
It is hard not to feel the fullness of everything that is playing out and is embodied and is said and not said in that scene. The Duke of York's paralyzing fear of public speaking, in this case to the world, or most of it, and the seat-shifting unease of the listening crowd who are having to bear witness to his terrible stammering and stumbling. There's something inside of you that just wants to give him the words, the King, the King. There's something inside of you that wants him more than anything to be able to speak his part and to be able to be the King's son and representative and advocate and voice. There's something in you that so desperately, as a human being, wants him to be able to be. To be a human being, uniquely, is to have a voice. A voice that allows us to give self-expression to our very being, to say what needs to be said when it needs to be said, and so that we can, in response, through our voices, be heard. It's something that we all long for, and it's something that God made you for. Every single one of us is made in the image of a God who speaks. So to be able to speak rightly and in a timely way and authentically and articulately out of the core of your being is to be able to communicate at all, is to reflect Him, the God who made you. French philosopher Merleau-Ponty said, "Of all bodily functions, speech is the most intimately linked with communal existence," or as we shall put it, coexistence. To exist is to have a voice, which is why I think this film captured so many Academy Award nominations and the award, and has captured so many human imaginations. Because I think in a way we root for this King so much because we all struggle with having a voice and being heard and being understood or saying exactly what it is inside of us that needs to be expressed. We all suffer with a kind of speech impediment. And maybe for a lot of us, a paralyzing fear. Did the light just go brighter on me as I said paralyzing fear? Because I'm feeling it. A paralyzing fear of the vocal cords. And many people lose their voice because of socioeconomic restraints. And they're in a place where they just don't have it anymore. Or we're collectively losing our voice because we live in a world that is increasingly bereft of anything meaningful. And the words that are being said, such a cacophony of words, so much ridiculousness out there, the real important words, the real meaning gets lost. We can't get a word in edgewise. And that can lead to great frustration for any person, for all of us. Who's all watched the film? Good. It's about time somebody does their homework at New Hope. It might have something to do with the Academy Award winning, right? But that scene near the end of the film where the king is in Westminster Abbey and his speech therapist, Lionel, has just been busted for not officially being a doctor, even though he never said he was a doctor, but people thought he was a real doctor, and he's fighting with the king, and then he's actually sitting in that special chair that only kings sit in, and they're fighting with each other, and Lionel says to the king, "Why should I waste my time listening to you?" And that powerful moment in the film where the king then responds and says, "Because I have a voice." And then Lionel, so beautifully and lovingly and softly replying to his friend, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you all do. You have a voice, a God-given voice."